Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Many fear dead, others injured as Fulani headsmen attacks Enugu community. You'll be surprised at some of those things that are happening. You'll be very surprised at some of those things that are going on that the Fulani headsmen with their atrocities, it has not ended. It has not. In fact, it's like they're getting worse. It's getting worse by the day. The way they go about things and the way they've been operating, it is unbelievable that these things are sincerely and truly happening. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as we see what is going on in this nation. Everybody needs to arise and ensure that we do not, allow the same thing over and over again. Can you imagine that lives has been destroyed in this thing? Many injured in the hospital, all because, they want to feed cow. Is it not better we stop the cow eating than we allow these things to continue? Noble community in Ozo Owoni local government area of Enugu state has again come under attack by Fulani herdsmen. Daily Post learned that the attack, which occurred last Sunday evening, claimed some lives, with many others critically injured. Sources disclosed that the herdsmen attacked mourners at the Omogujo Mobi community, leaving behind tears and sorrows as everyone began to wonder what the next line of action is. Some of those killed were identified as Simeon Ugwe Oroko and Chuku Buka Julius and others. A gruesome video cites of what happened that day, and the level of injury on the people will scare you. Monday morning showed a deserted community. The voice in the video said that the invaders took the village by surprise and started shooting sporadically at the people, and this has caused more harm than good. This has led this has left the community to be deserted. This is not what it ought to be. Tables and chairs could be seen scattered in the compounds where mourners had gathered, with lifeless villagers also seen in the pools of their blood, as some has not even been picked up by the police or taken to the mortuary. The incident attracts a nationwide outrage of the extent to which Fulani herdsmen are ready to go. Meanwhile, the police public relation officer PRO Enugu State Police Command DSP Daniel is yet to respond to any queries by our correspondent asking what the police is doing in order to bring this to an end, saying enough is enough. We cannot allow these Fulani herdsmen to continue to dominate and cause pain to the people. It is terrible to allow such things to go on. Community people cannot even sit down quietly and enjoy their lives. Before you could say Jack Robinson, these people came, just shooting sporadically and causing more harm than good. Okay, so it's really, really terrible to the extent to which these Fulani herdsmen have gone in order to bring about confusion and pain. It is very, very unbelievable that these things are sincerely happening. Nobody can continue, nobody can continue in this way. Okay, anybody can continue in this way. So the truth of it is that every one of us should continue to do what is right and ask ourselves, we ask ourselves if we can continue to say what is right and what is true in order to save this nation. But guess what? These people continue to do and go ahead and behave the way they are behaving. We need to get to the very bottom of this, and these people must be apprehended and justice must be served. We can't continue to pretend, you can't continue to pretend that all these things are not happening. Everybody have a part to contribute in order for these things to go well. As a nation, as a people, all the things that are happening have shown to us that we cannot continue like this. Okay, it can't continue like this. We all have to speak out. There are people from the national level who are encouraging these Fulani herdsmen to do as they please and to do whatever they think is right against the nation at the expense of the country. How can we continue like this? How can we ever continue like this? It is terrible. It is really sincerely, truly terrible. We can't allow all of this to continue, because at the end of the day, you know, it is a shameful thing, all that have happened. It is a shameful thing. It is very bad, where things happen and it's swept under the carpet because of our personal differences. It is very bad. The things that are going on cannot be allowed to continue. The nation, as people have suffered too much, a lot of disadvantage has gone on in this country, and we cannot afford to allow the same thing over and over and over again. The extent to which things have gone, okay, lives being claimed and all going on, it's not the way forward. It's not the way to go. Every one of us must begin to rise up. Every one of us must begin to do all that is needed and necessary to ensure that at the end of the day, this nation is sorted out. Okay, this nation is sorted out so that truth can be revealed. All that is going on right now, people who are, taking advantage of others, it's not right. It's not right. People are taking advantage of the people. People are doing whatever they think, getting, taking their own, taking decisions into their hands, because they feel that, they are in charge, or they rule, and so others have no choice but to be quiet. We can't let this continue to happen. We have a choice now, and every one of us must continue to do what is right. People who have no iota of truth of concern to make this nation a better place are the very same people who are rising up and who are doing all that is wrong. And everybody is quiet, allowing them to continue in such a despicable, in a despicable action. In a despicable way and action and light. So it's very, very it's very, very terrible that these things are happening. It's terrible. We cannot afford to allow the same thing over and over again. We can't afford to allow it. So every one of us have got a duty to stand for what is true and what is right, to bring this nation out of the current despair. On the road is not safe. People in their own houses are not kept, are not safe. What kind of nation is this? Leave us a comment. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. And from us, it's bye for now. Please like us, share, subscribe. Bye bye.